Okie dokie, okay. Hey, folks. Until things get going this morning, I'm gonna just do a little bit of finishing this last set of chores I need to do on my main, and then we can get ready and go over to EU and do whatever then. But for the time being, what am I doing? Just gonna finish up what I'm doing. I may have work meeting today. It depends on whether my boss actually goes forward with it. If he does, I'm gonna have to quit and come back later. I apologize. It's not my call. The boss, you'll understand. It is the boss. Professor Ashley, if you are watching this, can you please give me your in-game name on server so I can send you something? I must be typing something wrong when I'm trying to mail you something. Can't figure it out. But it isn't working. Alright, let me turn this stuff in. Today, or yesterday rather, was the end of my corner of spring mood for Ithilis. So they've collected all of those entries. If you were planning on entering that one, you're too late. That was EU only. The next one, hold on. The next one is June 25th. It's J Hart's Snowmelt Suite, and that's either NA or EU. And I did enter that one, and it might be the last one I enter for a really long time because I'm just feeling so burnt out. Because I'm not feeling good. And it's sort of eating away at me. Any little bit of energy that I have goes away quite quickly. I don't know if you guys ever heard of spoon theory, but spoon theory is that basically you have a certain number of any item of energy. Consider them spoons. Spoons full of energy, right? And you only have a limited amount every day. So a healthy person might have like 50. A person like me may have like 5. And so every little bit of energy that I use, you know, goes a lot less far than perhaps 50 of them. So you know, if I use all my energy up on streaming, I'm not going to have any energy for the rest of the day, and that's typically what happens. So unfortunately, that is the case. Alright, picking up our Southern Elsewhere crap. Why not, right? Every day, it's free. I did the work. I did the work. And away we go to Clockwork. Give the crows some things to shut up about. Said crows. Yes, I'm on. It's been difficult too. Just, you know, the news, things going on. Yesterday someone hung themselves on my middle school property, and it almost turned into like something even worse, if you could imagine, but it turns out that it was a suicide for sure. They left a note, but people were afraid that it was something worse, murder or lynching or something even more horrible, if that could be possible. But luckily it wasn't. But even so, it's still somebody else is dead, and that's sad. It's all sad. But, you know, I try to keep the news off and out of my life lately. There's just so much, like, crap going on that it's hard, you know, I try to stay disconnected from it. I'm trying to stay focused on the game and other positive kind of things, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been that easy for me. I've lost interest in most stuff. It's very strange. I don't know where it's coming from. You go away. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. You stay here. You all stay here. Actually, I don't think there's anything here that I can want. Okay. Sorry, we're just doing writs, but I gotta get this stuff done or I'm not gonna do it today. I just know it. Besides, you get to see how I shop. We all do different shopping. BMW got their trader back. Happy day. We weren't sure that was going to happen. They work really hard to try to keep their trader. But, you know, people lose their traders and it's a big old fight. Nothing personal, I'm sure. It's just the way it goes. No, I didn't look at your text yet, Griff, but no, I didn't announce, and I'm not going to until I'm done with what I'm doing. I'm just going to assume that's what you're asking for right now. Yeah, I've lost all interest in doing most things these days. It's pain, you know? How are you supposed to be interested in doing anything when you hurt all the time? It just doesn't work. But we will look at houses today, don't worry. Never fear. Ugh. Just so you know, this is still definitely slowed down by Zos. Both Awesome Guild Store and MM are slowed down by Zos because they still blame Zos for Zos still blames these add-ons for their slowness, which everyone can tell that it's not that because the slowness is still going on even after they've been disabled. So, you know, at some point, the hope is that they can lighten up a little bit and let these add-ons work a little better, or provide something that does something like it, which of course they won't do, but one can dream. It's just frustrating. I would like to be able to do shopping without having it take forever. Or bug out. If you guys have any questions about selling, perhaps you want a different opinion than just J Hearts, I'm happy to give it. I am... Yes, yes. Buy your raffle tickets this week, everybody. Obviously. Everybody's got to buy their tickets. T-cats. Oh no, so I have two. Whatever. I'm leaving it. I get a little too obsessed with having, you know, one of each, which is ridiculous. Come on. Dubious, Longfin, got both of those. Time to start listing items. Okay, we're gonna do this. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Yes, I have a lot of items that I could sell, but I don't. Oh, you're so sweet. Griff standing by me even though I'm a miserable person lately. It's good to have good friends. But yeah, I've been miserable. Been trying to be better than that. But it has not been working. There we go. All done. Okay, let's see if we can reboot into what we should be able to reboot into. But I'm gonna have to turn everything off to make sure that it works. Come on, come on. I have so much trouble with logging in lately, and it may not even work. We may have to go to the regular launcher, not the Steam launcher. So do have a little patience with me. 2TC, trait for it. I'm just turning everything off that I can turn off and not need. So I'm working on Louisiana, and I'm running into a problem, which is so many events in Louisiana's history that are noteworthy are also racist and horrible, like lynchings or murders or massacres or political stuff based in the fact that there were black codes, and I have so many things left to do, and I feel like I'm writing the same damn thing over and over and over and over. You know, it's like all of them are horrible. Oh yeah, Scar. Totally. What I did is, I originally owned the game on Steam, but there was a time, like about 6 months to a year ago, somewhere in there, where it was impossible to get on with Steam. Like, it would be down for a week, whereas everybody else could get on normally. So I logged into my account. I bought the game again. It was on sale for like $9. Bought the game again. Oh, watch it go out. It's gonna go. Yep. Gotta go through the regular launcher. And then I bought that, and then that works. So let me close out Steam entirely. Thanks, Steam. Much appreciated for nothing. Basically what it is, I think, is that it's just essentially another leap that you have to make. And if it's having trouble loading to begin with, an extra hop that it has to do isn't going to help. But I much prefer Steam because I don't have to log in, but you do what you gotta do, right? And I still use it all the time. So it was worth the $9 just to deal with, not have to deal with Steam. But I should just use it like all the time, but I don't. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, that's smart. That is actually really smart. Yeah, some people who had bought the game before like a certain year are able to use the old Xene launcher and Steam, but I had bought my game after that, so I'm not one of those lucky people. So I dropped the $9, and I figure I spend more than that on items per month, so what difference does it make? All right, come on, let's do this. I'm waiting to announce to everyone whether or not I'm going to that I'm streaming I need to wait for my boss to say whether or not he's going to have the meeting today, my work meeting today. So far, he hasn't said anything. So once he says something, I will announce. Or I'll quit. One or the other. One or the other. So far, no word from him. But yeah, so I gotta do more research for Louisiana, and it's all depressing. It's like, did I really need a southern state? However, something really cool happened yesterday. I've done years of research on a particular unit in the Civil War. And this particular unit went on the Red River campaign and several other Louisiana campaigns in the Civil War. And so I get to do the Civil War snippet for my job about Louisiana. And so I got to write about this stuff. And it was super exciting because I got to pick on the people that I thought were idiots during the thing. And I got to be like, you know, I could be as critical as I want to be about this. This will be great. So, yeah, I got to call out the generals that I thought were... See, look, this worked fine. The generals I thought were morons and, you know, that kind of thing. So, it was a very satisfying thing. Which, because I'm a ginormous nerd. Let us go look at Badgermutt. Badgermutt has sent me a list of homes that they want me to check. Some of these I've seen. Some of them I have not. But I did promise them I would take a look. So, first, we need to see... Oh, goodness. Badger, 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 badger. Mushroom, mushroom. Other homes. Come on, other homes. There we go. Mornoth. Did we go to your Mornoth? Yes. Old Mistvale. Have we gone to your Old Mistvale? Yes. Snug? Have we been to your Snuggie of Pods? No. And now we do. Snugpod. Wood elf themed. Well, that would be appropriate, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of General Butler. Nathaniel Butler. He was a piece of garbage. Oh, you mean the Bastion Sanguinaris? Yeah. I saw that on the PTS back when it didn't have a doorway. That was fun. How did you not put a doorway in something? It was just amazing to me. It's crazy. I like this, Badger. Badger's really good about lots of, what do you call it, like clutter and stuff. And this house is great for clutter because he's only at 123 items, and look at how cluttered it looks. And I like the blood at the bottom of the bucket. You haven't seen Blackreach, or you haven't seen the Bastion? It's got some secrets to it. I wonder if it's tourable right now. It might be, because they said it was going to come out soon. So I like this. Let me see if I can get us to Bastion Sanguinaris. We should be able to see it. Maps! Yeah! Greymore? Greymore! Greymore? Greymore! No house? House, house, house. House. House? No. No house. Usually you're able to discover it if you... Hold on. No, wrong place. It's got several secrets. It's got, it's really flippin' big, first of all. Secondly, it's got 2 secret rooms that end up taking you to other parts of the house. And the house just keeps going and going and going. It's just enormous house. Enormous. It's crazy how big it is. I wish it were live on the PTS. I'd show it to you, but it's not. There it is. There it is. Let's see if we can walk in this sucker. We should be able to, if it lets me. It goes forever. It's just really, really huge. Look at this luck. People have been stealing chests from me lately. It has not been fun. But, you know, that's not for me. I mean, it's like, it's going to be impossible to fill it. Let's see if I can get there some other way. Because it's so huge. How do you fill it up, right? Oh my god, that was a really crazy jump right there I just made. Didn't realize I was jumping over a ginormous abyss. Holy crap. Holy crap. I believe this is it. Go away. Go away. Is this it? Is this it? Yes. Let me in. Let me in. See? We can preview it. You're going to preview it live, my friend. Oh, yeah, those creepy meows. That was the Halloween cat. Right. So this is the entrance to Bastion Sanguinaris. Now, when I first came into this house, there were no stairs and there was no entry here. This has all been added since. So this is the front. It does have a beautiful view, don't get me wrong. So you've got, this is just the front entrance. I'm not sure if this is going to be, see? Now, there's going to be a lot of running around, so I'm really glad I have my coward's gear on, because trust me, it just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. Bastion fastness? Weird. Alright, so this is the front entrance. Let's see if we could do this with... No, it does come furnished, too. If you want to get it furnished, it has tons of vampire furnishings. This part looks like a chapel, and it comes with a ton of paintings. So you've got this portion. And then you have this terrace here with beautiful views. Good morning, Doja. I'm showing off Bastion Sanguinaris. This is just if you go straight through the house. This is where this portion ends. But this is not where the house ends. There's another whole section. Let me bring you to it. So this is just the straight ahead. I'm trying to remember if there was something here too, but I know there's something here. Then if you go in this side door here, see this? There's a sneaky. You go in here, you're like, you think, oh, that's the whole room and this must be a fireplace? No, this is not a fireplace. This is actually a sneaky entrance. And then you're up to here. You got this second floor portion. Go through here. Get another overlook over the whole house thing. See? You can see the ugly ass castle over there. Then you go through here. See, it's a very big house. Don't look down. You're in the airy. And that's that. That, I believe, is the end of the house, is this particular room. So, if you're into vampire, this would be the way you'd want to go. Not necessarily my thing, but I could see why people would think it was cool. I have a feeling it's going to be super expensive, just given the size. I have a feeling they're just going to be like, this is enormous. Look at that flicker. See the whatchamacallit? The bridge? It's got flickers on it because it's a base game problem. Isn't that great? Not EHT, base game. All the flickers. I need to fix that. Good morning, Cobra. So we were just checking out this house. The Bastion. And it's got sneaky sections, so just be aware if you're exploring it to go on the sides, because there's a secret thing that looks like a fireplace when you get down to it. But it's not a fireplace. I blew right past it the first time. I thought it was a fireplace. It's not. It's an entrance. And then this is straight ahead. I could swear there was something else on the sides here, but maybe I'm on crack. It's entirely possible. Anyway, that's Bastion Sanguinaris. Let's do a rando. Bah. We'll do an ebony flask. Let me grab some more coffee. I'll be right back. Okay. Good morning, everyone who has joined. Here we are in Jemima Turner's Ebonheart Inn. And, you know, like every apartment of hers I'm seeing is getting slightly better with each turn. She did this entirely with Solitude, and it looks really good. I really like how this looks, especially with the game right here and the little baby bear. This is fantastic. First fully Nordic home I've actually seen. Except for the towels. The towels are halalu. And maybe the paintings aren't either, but mostly everything else is. Very nice. So I'm going to tempt fate and head on over to EU. And I'm tempting fate because I may not be able to get back on, because that just seems to be the way that things go lately. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, what a terrible morning. Oh, what a terrible day. Stupid. We were just talking about how I have both login things, Steam in this, because half the time Steam doesn't work. But I do like Steam because I think it's simpler to log in, but it's got to work. meow, 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 meow. I blame Hammy. Hammy was the one singing that. And now it is stuck in my head. Here we go. That is his stream. If any of you are streamers, let me know. No Man's Sky is an interesting game. I think of the games that Hammy's played in the last couple of weeks, I think RimWorld was probably my favorite. Just because it's nice to watch. It's got a nice soundtrack, very relaxed. The rest of the games, No Man's Sky and then Oxygen not included, not a huge fan. Not in love. Alright, let's do our rando here. Not in love, so don't forget it. You're not here right now. I don't want to blow it for you. So, let's do a medium, non-ginormous house. Goram, Forsaken. Let's head on over. I have not felt like building lately, so basically I'm just screwing around. Ooh, I should see if my boss is gonna have the meeting. No word yet. No word yet. Okay. What do we have here? Property of Goram. The Citadel. So we've got crafty stuff. And what are they auctioning off? Bad people? A little concerned about that. You want to buy a chicken? Live? They're selling one. I wonder what this all is. Is this just like a Bandari meat but with orcs? Don't know that I've ever seen anything like this. I did, Ditch. I did indeed. I've seen a couple of people do it, but I'll see if I can pull mine open for you. I made some minor changes, but this is, let's see if it shows for you. No. This is my Wraithhome replica. I think I submitted, which picture did I submit? I want to say I submitted this picture. This is a replica of Wraithhome, like detail for detail that I actually made. And then there is, I've seen like a couple of people do vampire ones. I'm not doing a vampire one. I have no vampire skills whatsoever. I'm just not, it's not my thing, you know. Are you entering? What are you going to enter, the Nord or the Vamp? Okay, look at all this walkway. I gotta admit, I'm a sucker for building up high. I love views outside of, you know, outside of the house. Okay. I'm not sure what this is. A vampire entry. Cool. I hope that they list who all entered and what homes. I would love to tour them after everything is done, if people were okay with it, because I have a feeling that some people just did it to make so that it was good for the screenshot. Oh, great. Let me look. Which Discord? Because there's a bunch of them. I'm on a few. I'm in DDA Housing's Finest, ESO Housing Network, Ouroboros, Etherius. I'm in a whole bunch. So I need to know which one you mean. Wee, wee, wee. What's that on top of there? Oh, it's the top of the smushy thing. Okay, cool. know that I ever knew that looked like that. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Well, already you're a couple of steps ahead of me because I can't do vamp. Some people are so much more talented than me, and you appear to be one of them. Gallery, let me see. I see Wednesday mornings. Are you Wednesday morning in-game? Because if you are, you're Wednesday morning? Wednesday. You're not Wednesday morning? What? No, who are you? What name is it under? Let me see. N8? What name are you under? Trying to see if I can find people. Because Wednesday was the most recent poster. Uh-oh, we've got delays here. Nate. Okay, Nate. Let me see. Oh, I like that you have a person in it and a crazy doggy person thing. Those dogs are scary. That's actually really nice. I like that you have the cup is knocked over and it looks so like lived in. That looks really good. And you've got the map over here and everything. I like it. You've good taste. I definitely think she is. She definitely looks like one. I like it. I really do. I'm not much of a, I'm not much for vampire design, like for my to-do, but I do enjoy looking at it. I just don't have that ability to really think that way. Like, I can't imagine vampire stuff. I wish I could. Has anyone else's lights been turning out on them? But, like, not really being off, just not having any light coming out of them? I've been finding a bunch of houses where it'll look like the light is off, but it'll say extinguish, and you have to turn it on and then off again to get the light. It's just something that's been happening to some of my friends lately, so keep an eye out for it, because I think it's a real bug, and you don't want your houses to have their lights turning off on you without you knowing. This looks like it is still under construction, because they have like half a house not decorated. But it is neat. I do like the building up. Yeah, see, you may like Bastion Sanguinaris when it comes out. It's not really for me. Oh, it did. That's not good. That sounds like a electrical problem that you might want to look into. That might be a problem. Hey, look, there's a... Is this a diving board? Am I supposed to dive into these things that are going to kill me? No thanks. I'll take a pass on that. Nice view from above. This is neat. Very cool. Alright. Alright. What else can we look at? That's Grimmage Grim. Let's do your velothi. I have not looked at an velothi. Oh goodness, I want to hear from my boss telling me my meeting is canceled so I don't have to quit streaming. I really want him to cancel the meeting. He's usually done it by now. Actually, no, lately he's been waiting to the last minute. So I was talking to my ex-husband last night. His birthday's coming up, and I was messaging him and wishing him a happy birthday in advance without... What is that? No, those are off. Okay, so that's the way it should be. Radaran House by Grimmage Grim. And I found out he's a streamer. And I didn't even know. He's been streaming for like a year. He does Overwatch though. Look at this. This is great. This is what I was talking about with fish tanks having movement. The jellyfish are great for movement, and the plants are moving, and just the lighting is even moving. This looks fantastic. Really good. Nice little outside area. Smoke your skooma. Have a nice view of the surrounding area. That's neat. Nice putting the goldenrod on the bottom and then the crabapple at the top. It's nice. Anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on, is waiting to see if my boss is actually going to have the meeting before I start spamming everybody that I'm streaming. So for right now... Whoa! That's different. Don't think I ever saw anybody do something like that, but it doesn't look bad. Those glasses and stuff. I do like it when people use the front, because these shelves annoy me. In my house, I hid them behind tapestries, but it doesn't look very good. I wish it just didn't have those shelves. Is this me, or does this just look like a harem or an orgy has to take place right here? That's what I'm thinking. What's in the basement? Bathtub? Up we go. I closed off my basement in this house. It annoyed me. Huh. I like that they put that at an angle in this house, because this room is so weirdly shaped. You see how it's shaped? It's like this weird thing with... It's shaped like Florida a little bit. And it's just weird. But this looks good, especially with the plant there. It does. It does look like that. Nice full kitchen. I think we're all in. We're all in on that. Oh, God, I'm so horrible. What is that so bright? Uh-oh, my kitty is yelling at me. Can you give him his pills? He needs his pills, and he wants them. My cat has heart trouble. And he was supposed to have died last year, but he's still alive. Intensifies. We'll go to Alinor. And so he gets this medication multiple times a day. But he gets these tasty little pill pockets. So if he doesn't get his pills on time, he starts whining, because to him, they're treats. So he's like, I want my treats. You're late. Actually, I think his heart I think it helps his heart not skip a beat or anything. And then another one's a blood thinner. And an anti-clot. We give him a lot of pills. Oh, this is very light. I have a feeling this is not quite done. But we'll just peek in and see if I'm wrong. This might be in the process of being built. But let's see if outside has something. Yeah, a little bit. I think I was right to come outside. Look at the guar. I'm telling you guys, somebody needs to farm the hell out of these guars and then make a guarmata or a guarmi. And then, like, you know, have them pitted up against Daedra or some shit. My guarmi! It will defeat you! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna just walk right off the edge and die. Looks good. I like the idea. I want to see it when it's done. Contact me and let me come in and see it when it's done. Ixie, Sugar Bowl Sweet. No! Ixie, how could you? Snowmelt? Come on, cancel my meeting already, buddy. Me no want. I am busy. Busy. So the next contest you have 2 days for is this snowmelt contest for J-Heart. There's posts about it on the forums. This is for PCEU or PCNA. And I'm assuming this is not the entry because this has EHT in it, and I think... No, EHT was allowed. Never mind. Fezez Fortunes. This one can see the future. Jingle Canarthy's bells, poke the enormous eye, gaze into the fishy mirror, ponder the sugar pipe smoke, rub Pappy's lamp and make a wish. This one knows which you will choose. Oh my goodness, this is funny. So, you see the fishies? Those are EHT. Those were added with EHT. I think they look good. Are we going to rub the Pappy's lamp? I don't know. I might hit the skooma. Hey, Fezez. What do you think I'm going to do? Am I going to hit the skooma? This is cute. Really adorable. I'm impressed. For 30 items. Really adorable little story going on there. Juyu. This was closed last time, so they'll do their whole of the Lunar Champion. Champion! Come on, boss. Cancel it already. I have things to do, places to be. You are not helping. I think ESO Network is still alive, whereas I think Ouroboros may have given up. I think it's sad. I wish more people were interested in these cross-platform things. But I don't know. I feel like if there isn't a guild underneath it, it doesn't really work out. I don't know why. I want to get this. I don't have this yet. This is neat. What do we have here? Is this a viewing platform or storage? That looks like storage. This, however, is neat. It reminds me of a little bit of Oblivion. Like floating islands and stuff. Are we worshipping the kitty cat here? Is this what we're doing? This is really pretty. Have you guys seen the video of the guy who built an entire house over there? Somehow managed to break into past the walls and built an entire house up in the distance over here? Yeah. He did it on PTS though, so he wouldn't get banned. And now I went to PTS to check to see if it's possible with the trick that I had heard did it, and the trick has been fixed. So he's not going to be able to visit that house ever again, which is sad. If it even exists anymore. This is neat. I should show that video at some point. It's a really cool video. Cheaty McCheatersons. He usually my boss will usually notify me via email, which I have open right now, that he canceled. So I am paying attention to my email, flipping over there every so often. Don't think we have anything back here too much because there are not a lot of items, and I think they spent them all in the front room. Yeah. I want to build out here, but I haven't come up with a good idea for it yet. All right, next one. Moving right along. All right, let's go back up because I skipped some people because I didn't feel like dealing with big uns, but we should. Let's go to Wraithhome, Deathwing 141. I hate this house. It's so confusing to me. And I don't like the colors, and it's too I mean, even Bastion Sanguinaris is not as creepy as this house. This house is just full of evil. Not a fan. Although I saw one yesterday or the day before that was awesome. It was like full of effects and really pretty. And I see some good ideas here already, so. Ooh, 52 effects! Yay! The Maw Citadel. So that's awesome. I think these are the new vampire ones, but they're stuck on the wall. That's neat. We got piles and piles of soul shards, because, you know, what else do they have to do except collect soul shards? I have a feeling that these effects are missing for some reason, because that looks like something I saw on the other server which had paintings in it, dripping blood. I'm wondering if this is going to go the same direction. We got all of the fairy dust. Look at that. That looks pretty neat. That looks cool. I'm impressed. Are we going to close off these side sections? No. Alright. What have we got here? Dead bodies. Heads, anyway. Okay, so they closed off the portal with traps and knives. Got it. This is aether gas in all these windows, and I think it looks really good. And on the floor, but I would make it red. I know you're trying to balance with the color of the portal, but if you're doing a vampy bloody house, I would do... See, this is the problem with some effects, is they don't come into view from all angles. You're just gonna have to move this one out a little bit so that people can see the... Or move your granite back a little. One or the other. Whoa, what are we seeing up here? What's up here? Wait, I'm confused. What's up here? Why am I stuck? Where are we going? I feel like I should be able to get up here. What am I doing? Ah! What just... How? Okay. Holy crap, this is amazing. This is beautiful. I'm so glad they managed to build up top. This looks really awesome. And they really went with the blue glowies. This looks super neat. Ah, let me through. All the books. Somebody spent some money here. This is cool. Library over here. I really like when people build up high like this in this house, because I'm not a huge fan of the house from down below. Not really my thing. But up here is really super pretty. This is it without effects, so you don't get that blue glow. I think it looks good with the blue glow. Let's see if I can get back down. No, I don't think so. Yes! You can come in, I do. Okay. I can't get back down. Let's start from the front. Sorry, guys. Hey, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Which way do we go, George? Let me kick my cat out. My husband needs him for his pills. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Oh, you're so sorry. So sorry. I'm booting him. I'm booting him. There you go. He's yours. There we go. Now he is out. gosh, it's burning hot in here. Alright. So I guess we can't go past here. Just a guess. Oh wait, maybe we can. Are these the Nord doors? Can I open them? Those are the Nord doors, but I can't open them. This is fascinating. There's so much going on here. What on earth is even... What is that? Oh, that must be Calgronted. Underneath, blowing it up. I think that's Calgronted's ice breath. And people who are insane and apparently do jump between thing to thing, which I would not do because I am insane, but I'm not that insane. No way. No way, man. I'm not good at that. I cannot do parkour. Look at all that parkour, you nutballs. No way. I think that's it. Yeah, wow. Holy crap, those are 5 of those. Or 4. I can't tell for sure. 4 of those. That's really weird. And I like it, but weird. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. What throne is... Oh, this is the Alien throne, but just with stuff in front of it. That's crazy. This person's very creative. I'm liking it. Very, very creative. All right. Fonzie? Go to your Hakkvild. Salle de Pervine. Okay. Come on. Come on. I think we has another spooky house based on the creepy dog thing in the beginning. Creepy dog thing. Oh, this is all closed off for a Spidey. No effects, so this is all done by hand, except for the smoke. I think the smoke is just part of it. Wait, did they close off the whole house? I believe the whole house is closed off. Unless I'm supposed to go sneaky sneaky through here. Yes. Let's see if there's anything in the high hall or if it's not decorated yet. No, this is... wow! Someone used EHT. Unexpected. This is a very Hersini area. And orcish. That's interesting. Oh my goodness, we built up. Let me go climb up the tall, whatever it is. See the stairs? up to a giant tree house. How did they not run out of items? This is a 695 build. They could even add 5 more items and it looks like this. There are a ton of items in this game. I mean, in this house. Thank you for the fence so I don't fall on my head. This is lovely. How interesting. Could sleep up here. These new fences are good. I like how they look. It's interesting. You may not have even found the house at all if you didn't know that you should go through the ivy. And I mean, that was just a guess on my part. I could have missed everything. Okay, I think that's it. But I do like this house. Even as a base house, I like it. Neric Golden Gryphon. Come on. Come on, boss. Come on. Cancel the meeting already. Please cancel said meeting. Thank you. I appreciate that. Much appreciated. I'm starting to reach out and do that more often, but lately I've been too tired. 11 effects in this tiny little house. This is crazy. Oh, look. They made a nice little painting. This is great. Yeah, I want to do more videos, but I have been so tired, not feeling well. But I do hope to get back to it. Look at all the nice little jewelry and everything. Nice carpet. Only thing I would suggest, Narek, is turn down the brightness a little bit, and then things will look a little bit more realistic. That's the only thing I have to say about your effects. Otherwise, it's like, this looks fine. I would just turn down the brightness here. It's just one of those little toggles, and you'll see, and it'll look more real. But otherwise, it looks fantastic. Having a second floor and a Golden Gryphon looks really good. Good job. Hundings. Rumple 99. I'm hoping my boss cancels his meeting, and then I can start talking about building. People want to see naughty houses. I don't have a list yet, but I've got to start collecting naughty houses for people, because people are funny people. And they want dirty houses. Okay. Wow. This is full of stuff. Rumple 99, Port Hunting House. No effects, 421 items. Lots of colors and glowies and big things. Plants. More glowies. A couple of windmills. Stables. An urn crux. We got everything in here. This is what I like to call a kitchen sink. They've got everything and the kitchen sink house. You know, all the cool stuff you find and trying to incorporate it. This is especially true of people who have only one house. They try to incorporate everything into one house and it makes it so eccentric, and in a good way. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It makes it very eccentric because you'll end up with Argonian and, you know, Redguard and all sorts of different styles and glowy plants and shiny plants and everything, you know what I mean? It'll have a whole bunch of different things. Almost like a person was traveling the world and collected stuff, which is generally what I think you could argue is true about us. Sometimes people connect this over to here. They did not. I'm dead. That was brilliant, Karen. I knew I died as soon as I did that. Let me go inside. So, boiling oil that could pour on my head at any given moment. Please do not pour. Please do not pour the boiling oil on my head. Okay, thanks. Hey, check it out. Somebody did the Iron Throne. Isn't this the Iron Throne? The Game of Thrones stone sword thinger? That's what it looks like to me. We got a fish tank. I think these are fishies that are going to be cooked, though. I think this is one of those situations where you pick out your fish and then they kill it on request. And we got treasure. We're rich. We found all the treasure. Little bedroom. Is that a toilet? I think that's a toilet. And through the back we go. And that's that. Not bad. Tricksterfire, bouldertree, seasons. Let me see if my boss called yet. Or emailed yet. No. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Quick break. Alright, I'm back. Oh, thank you. You know, that's a really good idea. Let me write that down. How to get started. That's a great thing. I really appreciate that compliment. I'm going to read it to folks who don't necessarily, if you're watching this on YouTube, you won't see what was just said. Samu said, just stopping by to say I see your videos on Reddit and YouTube and appreciate them. I like the tricks that you share, like the firewood trick. Stuff like that helps people new to housing. I wish there were more videos about how to get started in housing. I feel like people get excited about housing and then learn it's only for endgame and feel discouraged and never touch it again. Even though you can have a nice house with a little bit of effort, it doesn't have to be endgame. Yeah, it can be really expensive when you start. And one they call Myers is also a streamer. Let me do a shout out for her. There you go. She also does housing. Seasons. Seasons of love. Little Rent reference there. Oh, wow. This is neato. You're welcome. This is so cool looking. So I'm guessing this is spring. I'll definitely work on some starter videos. That's not a bad idea. How to get started. I have some ideas for that. I mean, I personally started when sitting in a room with, like, you know, a candle, a table, and a chair. You know, you don't have to start big. But I have some ideas that I could tell people. This must be autumn. Look at those beautiful saplings. And then we work into winter. How lovely. That looks perfect with it. You know, and with all of this stuff going on now with antiquities, that's stuff that people don't have to pay for. They can just do the work and get it. That would be really cool. Oh, look, and then they've even got in one room 4 different seasons. That's pretty cool. Achievement stuff is also really neat. Yeah, you can start small, but there's a lot of different options now for people who are, oh, look at that, that are starting out that perhaps we didn't have back when we started, which is, for example, we didn't have antiquities, we didn't have a lot of the DLC area stuff that's come out. Certain achievements, of course, have all been added later, but this is nifty. Really cool. I like this a lot, Trickster. Okay. Now, I have a list of houses that are spring related. If we hold on just a moment, I can start pulling them up. Clicky the buttons. Clicky the buttons. This is true. This is true, Myers. You're absolutely right. 100%. Okay. So, oh, I love her. Alara 1240 Domus. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. We've not done a Domus. Yeah, no kidding. And doing your writs every day. I'm writing this all down. I'll try to do a new video. There's also a giant truck outside idling. It's somebody's rental truck. We're going to hear it for a while. Oh, how pretty. This is beautiful colors. Look at the red and the blue. All sorts of pretty colors. This is gorgeous. Yeah, you will definitely spend some time. If you have time, I have lots of options for you. Look at it, it's like a little swimming pool. With the little towels, you see? How cute is that? There's the little towels right by the pool. Got stables. Finally, the truck left. What's in the cages? Nothing. Nothing yet. Somebody's gonna go catch things and... Okay. Oh, look at that. I love when people do that. They put the fish on a board on a back of a trophy. This is great. I like this flower too, this flower arrangement. Really beautiful home. Right? I'm sure. This is so pretty. Goodness, there's so many here that I can look at. Alana, Sarana, Ravenhurst. Did we do that? Let's see. I feel like that name is familiar. Raven Sarana. Alana. Sarana, Ravenhurst. This is so pretty. People are talented. I should probably go over how to get trophies and stuff like that. Okay, here we are. We are in Alana Sarana's Ravenhurst, which is very much got antiquities in it, really pretty ones. I'm assuming that the outside is going to be where the majority of the gardeny, springy feel is going to be, but the interior is quite nice too, so I want to check it out. Ooh. Did you notice that whole color scheme change? We went from like this sort of normal color scheme to pink. There's like a pinkish red color scheme here. I like it. Just, it really felt like it when you go up the stairs. You can feel the color change. And then they've got this really stunning. I didn't realize the vampire bed had that on the bottom. It's too bad we can't use that somehow. Because that's a nice decoration. I hope it's on the top too, but I don't think so. Let's see. Nope. Why didn't they flip that? That should be on both sides. That way we could actually use it. Okay, and so here's the spring-like backyard. Except for this galley. He's not very spring-like. He's more like winter. But these are pretty flowers. And the butterfly. And some other stuff. And fishies. And other food. And a hiding Ferrari. A little crafting shop. This is sweet. We'll go to amethystcats, cyrodiilic. No amethystcats. This is a tea garden. And I don't think we've been to one of these today. I'm just waiting to see if my boss is going to cancel the meeting or not. So far he hasn't said anything and it's supposed to start shortly. Typical. Typical! If he doesn't say anything by the end of this house, I'm going to quit just to make sure that I'm available. Oh wow. Look at how lush this is. I love the sand and everything and the hanging stuff. That's awesome. Closed off the house. Okay, a lot of people do that because the interior of the house is so tiny. Look at how richly decorated this is. Oh, look at the little bridge. What a clever little sweet bridge using the tops of boxes. That's great. It's a very Asian or slash elsewhere feel. Oh, I don't know how long I'm going to be here because I'm a little concerned my boss hasn't contacted me yet. And he's supposed to have a meeting in like 8 minutes. But I haven't heard from him yet. So there's that. Hold on a moment. Let me see if I'm on track. Come on, boss guy. Cancel or not, but do something. Yeah. I haven't heard anything yet. Tuesdays suck. He always puts it off to the last minute. And I really am annoyed by that. What's something really small that I can do? That I won't get Ithilis. We'll do Ithilis Humblemud. That's gorgeous, by the way. I like the colors. Look at all these beautiful colors. The pinks and the purples and the reds and the blues. Rich colors. I like that. Humblemud. Holy smokes. This is Humblemud, folks. Wowzers. Look at that. That's one hell of a stove made out of rock. I feel like we're in the Flintstones. Really well done, actually. I joke, but it looks good. Anything that no one else has made before, I think, is always fun to see. Paintings in the windows, buried into the windows. That's a good idea. This you wouldn't have been able to do some time ago. You see these floorings? These are the rose trellises. Those had no collision up until recently, so you probably wouldn't have been able to just use them as a floor in the olden days, but now you can. Really interesting. They packed so much into this front section. Come on. Oh shoot, I went out the wrong way. Dumbass. Oy oy oy. I meant to go in the backyard. I'm just gonna assume my boss is canceling. I haven't heard from him. The meeting is in 4 minutes. No messages. No, yes, we're having it. No, we're not. Okay, sorry about that. Let's go out the backyard. Oh, goodness. So is this how the chicken gets up there? Is they have to climb up the pole? Well, maybe the chicken can. I'm not sure I can. Yeah, I can't. Good for the chicken, but not good for stabbies. Ah! Keep falling. I want to get up there with the chicken. Can chickens climb like that? I didn't think they could. A little garden, little stable. Very pretty. I like this. Alright, so I'm going to call it. I may come back later, but for now, I want to make sure that I have the channel open if my boss calls me. So I will catch y'all later. Have a good one, and happy building.